Good morning, everyone. I'm really excited today. I'm at my favorite trade show of the entire year. Of course, a high-altitude climber has to say that, but this is Outdoor Retailer, and I'm here with Mike Pfotenhauer. Did I see
That's right. That's how you say it.
One of my favorite backpacks I've just been watching for a long period of time is Osprey. I'm not sure how many of you know Osprey, but Mike is indeed the founder of Osprey. I love this story, and so for today's post, I've asked Mike to spend a couple of 3 minutes and just share with my group, if you would, the transition and how the brand came to be, and your transition all the way from Vietnam to Colorado, and then just what's happening with the brand now, Mike.
Sure. Okay, well, our brand is now 40 years old. So back in 1974, I started a company in Santa Cruz, California, and I was just fresh out of the University of California at Santa Cruz, and I didn't really want to work for anyone else, so I started building backpacks, mostly bicycle packs, backpacks. Customers would come in and I'd do a custom fit. They'd have to wait about 5 or 6 weeks before the product was ready, but they were happy to do that because it was custom made for them. I did that for about 10 or 12 years. I got married. My wife said, I think you need to move up to the next level, so we started wholesaling, and we tried to wholesale and build product in Santa Cruz, but everybody wanted to surf, so we moved our company to Colorado. In 1990, we moved to the Four Corners of Colorado and built our production up pretty quickly there. We grew to about 100 employees, mostly Navajo, local people who really knew how to sew well. Of course, at that time, we were having to deal with the fact that all of our competition had moved offshore. So we did everything we could to keep production in the U.S., but it was a losing battle, so we moved production to Vietnam. I love building product. I was a little bit jealous to see other people doing it besides myself, so I told my wife, let's move to Vietnam, and she agreed. We, a family, my 2 kids and my wife and I moved to Ho Chi Minh, Saigon, and we lived there for 4 years. We set up an operation there and introduced our product into the factories there. And that was very successful. I think it's a great model for how to build product because you can be hands-on, you can transfer your design concepts. I still do all the design with a bit of help from other designers in our company. And moving it into production is the key point where it can really go wrong. So we've got 35 people in Vietnam, and we make sure that the final product is dialed and done correctly. I travel there often. Headquarters still remains in Southwest Colorado. I have a design office in the Bay Area, California, so I'm traveling back and forth from Vietnam into Colorado. And it's still fun. I still love designing product and watching it built and making sure it comes out right, and then seeing it on the backs of people going all over the world doing all sorts of great things.
That's awesome. Love that story. Curtis, would you just scan around and just show some of this beautiful product for 1 minute? All right, so here's the closing statement. We've been talking a lot the last couple of weeks about the value equation. Intellectual capital plus relationship capital equals financial capital. And this is the key example of that once again. Smart intellectual capital done in a proper serving way created a very successful business. And I really would like to key on at what point you start scaling the business. When you shift your distribution or you shift your manufacturing, that's a real sensitive spot to watch carefully. So really, really impressed with what you've done here. Beautiful company. And we're making a deeper commitment actually to Osprey at this point, and look forward for just great things to come from your company. Congratulations, dude.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good to meet you.